Hey guys, welcome back to the RyanSec YouTube channel. My name is Vishal Ryan. I make cybersecurity videos and document my journey into cybersecurity. This is video number 4 in the Wireshark series, and today we will learn how to export objects from PCAP files. We will look at 4 different ways we can export objects from PCAP files, particularly HTTP traffic, FTP traffic, SMB, and SMTP. So let's start off with HTTP. We will need these lab files. You can get all of these from malware-traffic-analysis.net. I'll put a link to these files in the video description. I strongly suggest you go download these files and follow along. Let's start with HTTP traffic. So that's PCAP1. I'll open this with Wireshark. And also you would have noticed already that this particular exercise is being done in Linux instead of Windows. The last 3 videos were shot in Windows, but some of these files that we will end up exporting in this exercise is actually malicious Windows files. I strongly suggest you use any Linux distribution for this exercise, or you can run it in Windows if you're running it inside a virtual machine. It's not really advisable to be working with malicious files in your host operating system. Let's start out by filtering HTTP request packets. So type in http.request. That'll give you 3 results, 3 packets. All 3 of these are GET requests. 2 were sent to smartfacts.com and 1 was sent to another domain. Okay, we need to export these 2 PCAP files. So there's one exe and there's one Word document. It's very simple to export objects from HTTP traffic. Let's click on File, Export Objects, and choose HTTP. So that will give you all these 3 packets that have files that can be exported. So we need the Word document and the executable. So click on this, save that to, let's save that to our desktop, save, and let's save the Word document as well. Click on save, desktop, and save. Right. Now, just to make sure these are actually Word documents, let's go to desktop and list the files. Type in file and the file name. They should give you some details about the file. So as we can see, this is a Word file, Word document. Sometimes it could be an executable just renamed as a Word file, but this is indeed a Word file. We can do the same for the exe we downloaded as well. What was it, KNR? Yeah. Okay, so this is a executable GUI for Windows. You know this is an executable here. You can then get the hashes and all that. MD5 some KNR. Go look that up on Wireshark or whatever. That's beyond the scope of this video. There's another exercise file in this lab. Extract PCAP2. Extract here. Password is infected as always, and open that with Wireshark. Okay, we'll do the same. We'll filter out HTTP request packets. HTTP request packets, and go on to File, Export Objects, choose HTTP, and go down to packet 185. That should be the first packet you see here in this box, Web SRC. We save that to our desktop again. 15 KB. Close that. Then desktop. So apparently this was a phishing page that was sent. This is how the page looks like. You can open this with a browser and see what the page actually looks like. Let's do that. Open this with Firefox. Open this with Firefox. So this was a phishing page that was sent, and this is how it looks like. Again, you can see how this could be very useful when you're doing your incident response or your analysis, having the file with yourself will aid in the investigation. You can do your analysis, get the hashes, and check it on VirusTotal or whatever. But yeah, that's how you export objects from HTTP traffic. The second way we will discuss is SMB traffic. So sometimes some malware, they use SMB to spread across an Active Directory environment. For example, TrickBot malware used exploits based on Eternal Blue, which was linked to which took advantage of some vulnerability in SMB. For this exercise, we will need to open the third PCAP file. So let me close this. Let me close this again. Where was that? Was my downloads. PCAP3. Export. Sorry, extract that here. Infected. PCAP3. Again, exporting objects from SMB is also very straightforward. You go to File, click on Export Objects, click on SMB, and this should show you all the available objects that can be exported from SMB. Packet 7058 and 7936 are what we are interested in here. 7936. Now, if you expand this file name column, you can see that these two packets here were had an executable, Windows executable. These two files is what we're interested in. But before you export them, just make sure here under content type there's it says 100%, because if it's anything less than 100%, it means that there was some sort of data loss and the file is corrupted, and it may not be very useful to us. So these two files here say 100%, so they're fine. You can export these. Click on them, click on this, click on save. Again, save these to desktop or wherever you want. Choose file to save these to desktop. Click on save and then close. So cd desktop. These are the files that will be downloaded. You can do your analysis here, get the hashes, look it up on VirusTotal, or do whatever. Basically, that's beyond the scope of the video. Okay, next we look at SMTP traffic. So malware can sometimes turn an infected host into a spam bot, which could then start sending out spam emails or whatever. And for this reason, you may want to export objects from SMTP traffic as well. So let's do that by opening the fourth PCAP file. So I'll extract the objects. Sorry, I'll extract the contents of this zip file here. Actually, let's do it. Extract here. Password is infected. PCAP4. Right, so this is PCAP4. Type in smtp.data.fragment and then go on to File, Export Objects, and choose IMF. IMF stands for Internet Message Format. That's for basically all emails and stuff. And then you can export files from here, whatever you want. You can see how these files look like. It tells you the file name, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. HTTP, SMTP, and SMB are very straightforward. You just click on File and Export and choose the right option. That's pretty much it. But for FTP, it's slightly different. I'll show you how that's done. And for this, we'll have to open PCAP5. So go back to your downloads folder, extract this here into the downloads folder, and open the file. This is what it should look like. Let's filter this out with FTP request .command. So that'll give you the commands that were typed in to the terminal. This is what the user typed in: user, pass, etc. RETR means retrieve. So the user tried downloading something. As you can see, he's typed in RETR q.exe. So he's downloaded q.exe, and then he tried downloading w.exe, e.exe, r.exe, t.exe. Yeah, is that it? Right. So that's it. This is a very good useful display filter that I've used before as well. Might be something worth noting. And then let's filter this out with FTP data So let's try exporting q.exe. Just go to any packet, filter with FTP data first, and then click on any packet that says size q.exe. You can't directly export this like the other protocols, so you'll have to right click on any one of these packets and go to follow and choose TCP stream. Now you're presented with a bunch of garbage that doesn't really make sense, but if you choose raw here, where raw go, raw, and then click on save as, and then choose go to desktop, type in whatever, PCAP5, click on save. This should have exported the executable. We can check that using our terminal again. Open your terminal, go to desktop or wherever you've saved that, and this was PCAP5. yeah, so if you type in file PCAP5, that will tell you that this is indeed an executable for Windows. So we've successfully exported q.exe, and this is how you can export objects from FTP traffic. Right, so to conclude this video, we looked at 4 different ways we can export objects from PCAP files. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys found this useful. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.